What if Grug invented coffee 10,000 years too early? Pause ones. Yeah, that's the kind of dumb question that keeps me up at night. And apparently, it's the kind of dumb thing Grug would actually do. So here we are. One morning, Grug's poking around the forest floor, looking for something to eat that isn't just rock-hard berries or a slab of yesterday's mammoth. He spots this weird red bean. Small, shiny, smells like nothing he's ever smelled before. He sniffs it, sniffs again. His brain goes, huh, food? He puts it in his mouth and immediately spits it out. Bitter. Disgusting. He throws it in the fire out of spite. Pause twos. The smoke that comes off that fire smells incredible. Like waking up in a world where everything's possible. But also, you're really hungry. Grug crawls over, picks the charred bean out of the embers, burns his fingers. Doesn't care. He crushes it between two rocks, mixes the black powder with some warm water from the river. It looks like mud. Smells like magic. He takes a sip. Pause ones, and his eyes go wide. Like cartoon wide. The kind of wide that makes you wonder if his eyeballs are about to pop out and run a lap around the cave. Grug starts vibrating. Not shaking, vibrating. He looks down at his hands, then around the cave, then back at the cup. One thing's clear. This is not normal. Pause ones. The narrator in my head goes full deadpan. Grug had never felt this powerful, or this jittery. In the next 10 seconds, he cleans the entire cave, scrubs the walls, organizes his rock collection, sharpens 50 sticks into spears, and chases a squirrel at twice his usual speed. The squirrel is confused. Grug is unstoppable. He comes back panting, covered in sweat, grinning like a maniac, and declares with absolute certainty that he has invented magic fire juice. And he's right. Pause twos. For now, word spreads faster than Grug after 3 cups of magic fire juice. Within a day, every caveman within walking distance has heard about the miracle drink. They show up at Grug's cave holding rocks, mammoth tusks, and even a few things that look suspiciously like they belong to someone else. Grug sets up shop. And by shop, I mean a flat rock with a hole in it. His business strategy is a disaster. Pause. He trades 1 cup for 3 rocks, another cup for a tusk so big it takes 2 guys to carry. Then he trades a cup for a look of approval from somebody's wife. She just stares at him with this side eye that says, "I'm not impressed." But Grug takes it as a sale. He's not exactly a savvy entrepreneur. Supply is low, demand is high, and Grug's pricing strategy is creative. But the real chaos hasn't even started yet. Supposed to two series. The first customers chug their magic fire juice, and then things get weird. They don't just get energetic, they get too energetic. One guy starts talking 1,000,000 miles an hour. It's just gibberish, like blah, blah, Grug, ba, ba, fire, juice, woo! And he doesn't stop for 3 minutes. Another caveman grabs a rock and starts drawing on the cave wall. He finishes a masterpiece in 2 seconds. It's a stick figure with 7 legs and a smiley face. Size, art critics would have a field day. Then someone invents running. By accident. He's just standing there, vibrating, and then his legs start moving on their own. He takes off like a spooked antelope. First marathon ever. 10 feet. Straight into a tree. Face plant. He gets up, shakes it off, and does it again. Because apparently, that's a good idea now. And here's the kicker. One guy can't sleep for 3 days. He's up all night, pacing around, mumbling to himself. He starts digging a hole in the ground for no reason. Just digging. By day 3, the hole is deep enough to hide a mammoth. Nobody asks why. Everybody's too busy vibrating. Grug watches the chaos unfold. He's proud, but also starting to panic. The villagers are running into walls, drawing nonsense and talking in tongues. One guy belches so hard he launches backward into a bush. Pause. Grug realizes maybe the drink needs adjustment. He tries to dial it back. He adds water to the next batch. More water. Dilutes it down until it's basically bean-flavored water. But here's the problem. Now everyone is hyper and bloated. They're running with one hand on their stomachs, groaning mid-sprint. A caveman chugs a watered-down cup, lets out a massive belch, and the force sends him flying backward like a cartoon rocket. He crashes into a tree, lands in a pile of leaves, and just lies there, staring at the sky. Pause. Grug's solution only made the problem wetter. The line outside his cave is growing. But so are the side effects. Two cavemen are trying to arm wrestle, but they're shaking so much their hands just slap together repeatedly. Another guy is bouncing on his heels so fast he looks like a blur. Someone falls asleep standing up because he drank the extra strong stuff. His eyes are wide open, but he's snoring. It's a nightmare. A caffeinated, prehistoric nightmare. Grug stands there, holding a half-empty cup, watching his village turn into a hyperactive zoo. He's not sure whether to be proud or terrified. Softly. He's both. So the hunt begins. Everyone's chugging the magic fire juice like it's the last water on Earth. They charge out of the cave, clubs raised, eyes wild, and they're fast. Too fast. They overshoot every single animal by about 50 feet. One caveman tries to stop, but just keeps sliding. He crashes into a tree. Another one vibrates straight through a cave wall. Just poof, gone. The mammoths don't even run. They just watch, confused. One mammoth actually laughs. Pause twos. It faints from laughing. 17 cave-ins, 42 bruised egos. And that one guy who couldn't sleep, he's still digging. He's now 3 caves over and nobody knows how to get him back. Grug watches the disaster unfold. His village is running in circles, burping, shaking, and face-planting into rocks. The hunting trip is a total failure, but somehow nobody died. They were moving too fast to get hit. Grug drags himself back to his fire. He looks at the last handful of magic red beans. He's exhausted. His cave is a mess. His people are twitching in the corner. So he does the only thing that makes sense. Pause twos. He throws the beans into the fire. The smoke rises. Everyone slows down. One by one, they stop shaking. They blink. They look around like they just woke up from a fever dream. The guy who was digging pops his head out of a hole, dizzy. The village returns to its normal, slow-moving chaos. Grug sits down. He lets out a long sigh. Softly, he swears off new discoveries forever. Pause twos. Then he spots something on the ground, a strange blue berry. He picks it up, sniffs it. Pause once. He looks at the audience with that curious face again. Narrator, until next time. Freeze frame on Grug's face. Fade to black.